I'm going to show you something now, where one media house and a minister is saying that the government that do road works and then have to borrow no money. And there's another media house I said that the government of Jamaica in part of last year, 7 months, borrow over $100 billion. Now, which one is true? Because somebody got to be lying.
Minister Morgan also came out swinging, saying that unlike Mr. Golding's party, the Holiness administration is able to undertake extensive road repair projects without borrowing.
The reason the government is able to do this, while previous governments, of which Mr. Golding was a part, were unable to do it, is because of how we have managed the economy. We have managed the economy in a way where, for the first time in a very long time, the government has been able to spend money to uplift the country without having to borrow.
Now watch this.
Now the details. The government of Jamaica borrowed $102.22 billion during the period April to November of this fiscal year. This was $2.15 billion, or 2.2% more than projected for. Some $55 billion of this amount was obtained from the domestic market and $46.49 billion from the external sources.
So you notice anything different? Do you notice anything different? After listening to that, my shirt button wrong. Because that maths, not mathsing up. Somebody is lying to the Jamaican people. Who do you believe? Stay tuned for more right here, sir.
Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives.
I hear man talk all kind of lie. Oh, 20 million and 28 million. Lie. Me not take no salary increase. So my salary is what it was before. And I tell you something, I feel like just keep back to. Because he's a proud man, you know. Me don't like people tell lie for me. Mr. Prime Minister, Minister of Health and Wellness. Those of you who craft this order, I don't know what to say to you, but the Holy Ghost within me tells me that this order is working against the church, is working against the body of Christ. Mr. Prime Minister, I was watching a program last night and you declare me to be your good friend, my good friend. I'm telling you, sir, this order, God gets no glory out of it. And it's making the society worse than it ought to be. You're crippling the fountain of life that gives life to the nation. You're blocking the well. Somebody give me a chance in this house and plant this. You're blocking the well. You're stopping the fountain. Lose the church, lose the church, lose the church, lose the church, lose the church. You're destroying the foundation. And if the foundation be destroyed, what can the nation do?
Welcome back, family. How you guys doing? Have you seen Hugh Graham? That's a headline in the Gleaner today. Have you seen Hugh Graham? That is a man there with him hand in him head with the gold watch. Cyril Truant collecting $13.8 million. There's no place for laziness in this Jamaica. Yeah. We're moving forward. No for own politics when the devil was a boy. Galang one go for no can't come a parliament, can't come a meeting. Only now do no consequence work. If we're not showing up at important meeting, that means we're not get paid for nothing. What not get paid for? What the money I get paid for people? PNP and labor right. Everybody take this advantage away. I want to the leader of the party. I talk about the prime minister and the opposition leader. If man now come a meeting, man, you know, kick them out, man. What do you cover up for? If man now come a meeting, man, if you go. And it go for Andrew Wallace and Mark Golding. The man them now work for the people. So what them did for? You clearly see them not coming to meeting. What the purpose of them get paid? If you're not coming to meeting, man, you kick them out, man. Do something about it. No, in the paper, now we see Hugh Graham. Cyril Truant collects $13.8 million salary after attending one house sitting in 2024. Come here, people. Come here, man. Come here, man. Come here, man. I couldn't more than take up and eat that, you know. Me say, that's what I tell you on this platform. There ain't no hard-working politician in Jamaica, not even one. I don't see none on the labor right side. I don't see none on the PNP side. There is no hard-working politician, exists in my country. Because everybody have them other engagement while them work for we in the office. Who have them business, have them law, practice, have all type of nonsense. Them, why them in office. So what percent, how much percent of your day, 8-hour day, you're putting for the people? Is this a side job? The people elected to, this a side job for you guys, a side hustle? And you guys are the main business while in the office? So why you Graham not come on no meeting? And I get taxpayers' money. Millions of dollars. Imagine if you get them the type of salary. We got every meeting. Must I say hats off to all the politicians that we got all the meeting them. There are some who went to all the meeting. I'm going to read them for you today. There are some who go to almost all of them. Hats off to you guys who tried. But you have them a 3-man, them 3-man on the screen or so. They need to take with themselves, man. They now work for people, man. Phillips, Henry, and Graham. They are not working for the people. They will not take people taxpayers' money. They're not doing shit. They need to go. Cyril Truant collects $13.8 million salary after attending one house sitting in 2024. With perfect records, MPs Miller, Hilton note importance of duty. So Miller and Hilton show up to work. And hats off to them Monday. Yeah, man. You have to give respect where respect is due. Man, I take him work serious. You work for the people, them. Come on, work, man. Come on, work, man. Until we can call off work. And yo, me not get the salary what we want to get, Me come on work all past Sunday. Me not supposed to do work. What want to do? No respect for the people of Jamaica. That's why nothing happen out there. Nothing fix. Opposition lawmaker. And this is a lawmaker, This is a lawmaker and big old goal watching, A green teeth. $13 million to do shit. Nothing. Opposition lawmaker Hugh Graham attended only one of at least 37 meetings of the House of Representatives in 2024. One of 37. So me ask one to the opposition, not see that. The opposition not see that. So this man deserve the seat to him in. How can you effectively represent your constituency when you don't come to an important meeting? You don't have the input, you don't have voice, no concern for the people that will live in your constituency. You don't fight for them in the parliament, on the parliament floor. You don't come turn up and make noise and tell me what you want to change. What the purpose for? Then you style it. What's the purpose? Disgraceful, man. One of 37 in 2020. One of 37. Missing major debates affecting his constituency. Yeah, you hear me say, man. Them man not work, man. If you go, man, when they're paying and labor right, they'll serve the people, man, if they move up. Not garbage. We not goddamn burden by the country. Go on, man. I found in the politics a long time, man. Go on, man. This is like stealing taxpayers' money and not doing any work. What not? Sure. Piss me off, man. Missing major debates and debates in them. Can't go have no debates and vice or concern for the constituency, you know. Not a word. So in there now do no work for the constituency. No work. 1 of 37 meeting. So I'm going to voice any concern about this constituency to bring change there. How these men are going to bring change to the constituency? Whether in a labor right constituency or PNP constituency, you are Jamaicans. How any of these guys going to bring change to you? Missing major debates affecting its constituents while collecting more than $13.76 million in basic salary for the calendar year. Basic salary, you know. Not to mention the allowance and the perks, you know. You know what I'm saying? Basic salary. In fact, over the past 2 years, Graham attended only 14 of 93 meetings. Come on, Mark Golding. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, this is all about management. This is about management, man. That brother need to go. This brother disgrace, man, like a worse. He made the worse. And man, Mark Golding, when did it for Mark Golding? How can this man effectively represent his people and serve them the right way like we are? Look. Cut some man loose, man. Come and get the understand so they are cutting. It is alleged that they are cutting JC Hutchison loose. It is alleged that they have cut JC Hutchison loose. Or they have cut him loose. We don't see it in the nationwide that everybody don't got to talk about who the PNP are cut loose, but it is alleged that JC Hutchison I get the boot. Andrew Owners steal to a boot. We will see if that bear fruits. But that's what's going on out there. In fact, over the past 2 years, Graham attended only 14 of 93 meetings, a 15% attendance rate with basic salary of about $25.9 million. Now you are going. Remember they get raised, you know? $29.5 million. Graham, CEO of a lubricant and chemicals producer, Paramount Trading Jamaica Limited, represents St. Catherine. Now, hear me say, them boys are too busy at their business. This is a part-time job for the whole of them. Whether they are PNP or labor right, representing the people of Jamaica well is their part-time job. Nothing now fix as I'm saying upon this damn platform. I say, there's no hard-working Jamaican politician. I don't see it yet. Well, maybe Mark Golding can come in and come show what hard-working politician look like. But there's none if you're in the operator own a business. Nyamming food and using the toilet. That's all. And the people that vote for this man. No 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 man. What about the management of the party? What about the head of the party? You know, so this man represent the people well? What about the people of his constituency? Are they being represented well? It's a joke. And listen, people, the man is a CEO of a lubricant and chemical producer, Paramount Trading Jamaica Limited. The man has no time for we. It's like the man has no time tie up and I get big salary, $25.9 million. $25.9 million. Remember them just get raised in a man. So them boys should have show up and work out on Sunday when you don't need them. Can you imagine the mayor get them salary there? What meeting we gonna miss? What debate we gonna miss? Man, this is bullcrap. This is stealing taxpayers' money, actually. Okay, for this, you do this your job. Them call it stealing company time. Graham, CEO of a lubricant and chemical producer, Paramount Trading Jamaica Limited, represents St. Catherine North Western. for the People's National Party, PNP. He resigned as party spokesman in 2023, and later that year, the PNP named a new representative for the next general election due by September 3rd this year. The businessman escaped being booted from... Okay, I see it. Businessman escaped being booted from Garden House because although he missed more than 6 consecutive meetings in 2024, they did not occur within 21 days. The trigger for an ouster. Okay, let's get on with it. The official attendance record which Sunday Gleaner obtained from Garden House spanned 37 sittings of the 63-member House of Representatives between January 16, December 3rd, 2024. The data was provided before a final sitting in 2024, which does not form part of the analysis for this story. Comparison is also limited, as Gordon Howe said it was unable to provide data older than 2023. All 56 sittings in 2023 are counted for. Graham's 2024 attendance continued and trend from 2023 when he attended 13 of 56 sittings, missing 34. He had 4 absences with an apology and 5 due to illness. He was absent for 30 consecutive meetings from March 14 to December 3rd, 2024. During this time, the House passed new budgets, held secretarial and constituency debates, and enacted several laws. He was absent with an apology once. The single meeting he attended during the review period was the opening of the budget debate on March 12. Man, and them food and I do know what, man. Eh? You don't represent nobody? No, sir. For most of 2024, Graham was paid about $1.2 million monthly. What do you want? How much money do you get again a week? $15,000. So, you get a look measly $60,000 a month. Politicians get $1.2 million. If we don't get the $0.2 million, that $200,000 there a month, you know, right, you know? If we salary, who get $15,000 a week, if you guys was get that is $60,000 a month, if you guys was getting that $200,000 a month, you wouldn't bad enough. But politicians when I do not get $1.2 million a month. $1.2 million a month, slightly up from just over the 1 million monthly in 2023. Compensation above the average public servant, though likely well below earnings from his private ventures. You hear one? Though likely well below earnings from his private ventures. So them boy in an office, nah, do nothing for we. A part-time job people, the one of them who not build apartment complex of them business are run. You know what I say? We're not being represented, man. I would have PNP and labor right. If you're in there, I had to work in there, you come to scrape. Because you're not represented well. This is crazy. This is bloody crazy. Though likely well below earnings from his private ventures. And go and go do your private thing and left this man. Go and go do your private. You don't have a time for this. Same thing with such man. They don't have a time, people. I tell upon this platform, such man don't have a time. 28 bank account, how much company, how much building offshore account, people that do not have any time. None of them politicians have the time. Them handing out too much things. And they will not sacrifice their business for you who are pay them and employ them to work. When they come out, they come run, they never run on their business. They never tell about them have no chemical business. They say they come do this, that, and whatever for you. But while them in there, they might get rich. And we pay them to work at them own business. We pay this man to conduct in business and not come and work, for we, Because this is a work, a part-time work for us. There's no hard-working politician in Jamaica. I can't see one. Not yet. No, man. So basically, I say, this is when I get is lower than when I make on the side in personal business, in private business. Go on a private business, man. Stop take taxpayers' money under false pretense. Unacceptable. Whether he earns billions more from his company does not matter. He chose to be a parliamentarian, and many public servants would want to be able to earn over $1 million a month, said a fellow opposition legislator who did not want to be named. The least he can do is turn up for the people's business. Would he accept that from an employee of his company? Look on that, people. Them boy are run the office like they don't run the company, so you know. So when them take away the money and give you a roadside to buy rum and boom, $5,000 in a box food, and the money them go to the bank account, they take out, you know. The average attendance for House members in 2024 was 76%, slightly higher than the 73% in 2023. The House usually meets once weekly on Tuesdays, with Thursdays often set aside for constituency work. Them can meet that once a week. Y'all get millions of dollars a year. Once a week, you can meet. Not even show up and fall asleep in a meeting. If you just show up and at least fall asleep in a meeting, my God. So Tuesday with Thursday often set for constituency work. You don't show up. Some people like to know what your constituency look like. You not get no support from Parliament. Parliament don't know nothing about your constituency. You don't report nothing to change in your constituency for the people. No, man. Several telephone calls and messages sent to Graham by the Sunday Gleaner went unanswered. A WhatsApp message notification indicated that a message with questions sent on January 8th was read that day. His office said Friday that he was unavailable. Philip Palwell, leader of the opposition business in the House, avoided commenting on whether Graham's attendance record, the worst during the review period, was acceptable. I am in dialogue with Graham, and I expect that for this year, the attendance will improve tremendously. That is the assurance that I have been given, Palwell said. Press further, he added, this is something that Graham will reflect on. My own new view is that we have to move on. Of course, this is nonsense. And the people must sit down there, you know, for watch the person, be the oversight and the watchdog. No, do not need no. See someone now come and work and now work for the people, but the one of them are Cumberland and friend. Now snitch on him now, push him out, you know. Now work for the people, you know, but the leader of the party, now push him out, you know. Palwell, who attended 31 of 37 sittings last year, noted attendance at House meetings is important because that's why we are there. That's why we are paid to be there. Someone don't feel so. Some residents of St. Catherine Northwestern have expressed disappointment with the quality of representation Graham has given the constituency. That cannot be proper. In my organization, we come together and that person has to step down. Not a maybe, must step down. A resident who gave his name only, as Stanley said, in a reaction to the data, right? Someone go in and see that, to kick him out. You are the manager of the party, you know, someone now come and work. Would Mark Golding accept that in them companies? Would Mr. Graham accept that in them company? So why when it comes to taxpayers' money, we don't go answer? The whole now waste taxpayers' money, you know. The whole now waste taxpayers' money. Would Mark Golding accept that in them companies? Any one of them? Would Mr. Graham accept that in them company? But we are hag and goat, man. You should be representing the people and not only representing the people in Parliament, but in the constituency where you are, that the people can see you and talk to you, he said. Stanley added that the only person we can turn to is Garrix referring to Herbert Gary case, the PNP councillor for the Lindsay division. He also welcomed Damian Crawford as a PNP's next candidate, saying Crawford is being embraced with open arms. Another resident, Dennis Brown, said, "It don't make no sense. I don't even know him. I glimpsed him one time during the election, and I haven't seen him since. Damn shame." Gary Kess, a former member of Graham's constituency executive, noted the satisfaction with Graham's representation. Politically, there is no representation on his part. From the standpoint of taxpayers' money, you can see this happening around the constituency. I can't personally say to you that, yes, he was right here or right there, Garike said, while acknowledging constituency projects like road patching and back-to-school events. Lack of regard for duty. Daniel Archer, Principal Director of National Integrity Action and Anti-Corruption Group, said Graham's case would indicate that the MP has no regard for his duty and has failed to handle his responsibility as required. The parliamentarians reward themselves corporate salaries in corporate world. If you do not show up for the job and perform, you lose the job. Parliamentarians should be treated no differently from a corporate employee. Like me say, would Mark Golding have this brother here working at NIM company them? That's all me ask. Would Andrew Honest have them a type of thing go on in a film side to or go on at the party? They should lose their seat or be recalled if they fail to perform and or don't show up in Parliament, she said. And I'm not going alone, see me now. Peter and Philip Paul, when we just read a while ago there, right? Him disgust by his action too. But why Paul will never say nothing the whole time? Why we not call out wrongdoing? We not call out wrongdoing. That's why when politician thief, the whole not come up for them. We not independently call them out when they see wrong. Do it, no man, for the people who want to serve. Sure. Archer also argued that based on the frequency of meetings, it will be difficult to punish missing legislators. Given the abuse of this rule and the current reality, it should be changed. Parliament meeting once weekly is insufficient to complete the nation's legislative business, she said. They don't care, people. They don't go on. Parliament meeting once a week, people. Everybody busy have them apartment complex. The Prime Minister's wife, yeah, her apartment complex is $800 million. Me always ask, how you can work for nobody and conduct that the type of extravagant, expensive building complex? How you get the time? And other businesses, how you get the time to run gas station, KFC, trucks in the backside mine, building here, apartment complex here? How do you get the time to do that and juggle the people and work? Because the people in work is part-time. Jamaica does not have a law to allow constituents to recall non-performing members of parliament because they don't change law to make things better. Them keep the law them in there. They don't put laws in there to spur them as politicians. Them not going to do that. Just like when the politician don't want the impeachment clause in the new amendment constitution. Right? The Constitution Amendment. You don't want the impeachment in it because if you get impeached and you collect your pension, you get kicked out. So they want to stay in there and remain as wrongdoers, but they don't want to get punished. So they now put nothing in there to hold themselves accountable and be transparent to the people. Them a bunch of criminals them in the Jamaican people. Jamaican people want to know so a bunch of criminals them for a long time. The Parliament said last week that it needed more time to respond to questions sent by the Sunday Gleaner. The MPs also recorded poor attendance in 2024. The parliamentary records show Dr. Andrew Wheatley attended 16 sittings of 37 meetings. Oh, Andrew Wheatley, I take care. What kind of business Andrew Wheatley do on the side? We said the one of them do business, people in the business, what we do. This is a part-time job for them. Andrew Wheatley attended 16 sittings of 37 meetings. That's poor. missing 21. Jim Robertson was absent 18 times and present for 19. Lisa Anna attended 17 sittings and missed 18. That's goddamn poor. The whole I know. These guys are taking goddamn people are taking liberty of Jamaican people. People. You know what me said? There's no hardworking Jamaican politician. A part-time job them do. What kind of job you have and can miss work so many times and still have a job? So what were you doing when you miss work so much? Busy doing a personal job? This is disgrace. Liberty and PNP take liberty away. Dr. Andrew Wheatley attended 16 sittings of the 37 meetings, missing 21. Jim Robertson was absent 18 times and present for 19. Lisa Anna attended 17 sittings and missed 18, including 5 due to illness. Natalie Garvey recorded 18 absence and 18 attendance. Everybody take liberty away, with 9 during period of her daughter's death. Okay, absent due to illness was noted for Garvey. The whole we take sick, the whole we play sick and we call off work, don't we? The whole we tell life about sickness and say we sick and we call off job. I want the family alone do it. Play sick. Former opposition leader Dr. Peter Phillips attended 3 sittings, while Mike Henry, the joint largest serving MP in Jamaica's history, attended 6 in 2023. Them now work for your people. Phillips attended only 4 of the 56 meetings, while Henry recorded 27. Both have documented health challenges. Though I really empathize with you guys' health, I think if you guys cannot serve the people, you should step aside. I believe so. For health reasons, since you guys been in politics for so long, it is unfair for you guys to get older and go to health challenges now, and instead of stepping aside and make somebody fresher, step up. You guys still are grinding it out, knowing that you cannot make it. Some are on the bedridden, some are who can't even come to parliament. Come on, man, it is unfair. You guys are rich already. What more you guys want? It is unfair for the older guys not to want to step down. You got to know when to hold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. What is this? I have been getting treatment regularly, and oftentimes the house sitting has coincided with the time of my treatment, said Phillips, who represents St. Andrew East Central, but will not be seeking re-election. I try to ensure that all my constituency activities are taken care of. How Phillips would have missing so much? You got parliament go vouch to the people if you don't have the time. So you could have chat till God come. You don't show me your attendance or show me say you're there at parliament and fight for your people. Then. Like I said, I empathize with you with your health. I wish you a speed recovery, my brother. But it's time to cut loose and go where I go. You are Mike Henry and a bunch of you. Long time in the people. I'm not time for no laziness right now, bro. I'm gonna get this a war time now. He urged that attendance is only one aspect of MP's role, stating, I'm in some sense, it is, bro, stop water down the attendance. Phillips, what you say in the next line is watering down the importance of the meeting, attending the meeting. That's what you're doing. Words you're using. Your words is watering it down. This other line you read. Me no busy what come out for that. But this other line, let me just read that up. He argued that attendance is only one aspect of an MP role, stating, in some sense, it is the other functions of the House with the standing committees and the other things where the most important work take. We don't care. Still come a meeting, bro. So you water down the importance of this meeting. You sure I know you tell Graham so no come a meeting because it's not important? You sure you tell Mike Henry no come and meet because it's that important, Mr. brother? Eh? Peter Phillips, you sure you tell the other man them say no come and meet because it's not that important? What they're saying down here is watering down your goddamn the real meaning of the meeting because of your laziness and the tardiness. That's all. We have the can't take it from them people. He said, don't worry about the meeting. I know that not that important, but the no, sir, we don't have to hear that. We not get paid and I do whatever I want to do. Can you believe, say, this meeting is not that important? Is it? Let me ask you something, Peter Phillips. Are your health making miss so much meeting, or is it because you believe that the meeting is not important? Is it, may I ask Peter Phillips, is it your health why you miss so much meeting? Or is it your health concern, brother? Or because you believe the meeting is not important? Is it your health? Or in your head, you think that the meeting not that important? Because based on what I read that, so he argued that the attendance is only one aspect of an MP role, stating, in some sense, it is the other functions of the House in the standing committees and the other things where the most important work take place. May I ask you, Peter Phillips, is it your health or you believe that this meeting is not important? Or now serve the people and well? When they come out of office and go. Long time I get away with them bullshit and nobody not call out, you know. Name taxpayers' money and got tile it. That's all now do. The legislative functions are, in substantive terms, minimal for the average member. I wish I could get better quickly, Henry, the Clarendon Central MP said, noting that the reparations for enslavement fuel is continued interest in legislative. Bro, what kind of reparation Mike Henry fight for? Make the white man them stay with the money. A legacy, I look for dead left, give your friend and your family, bro. Mike Henry, make the white man them steal with the money. We have too much corrupt politician now if we go get no reparation for enslavement. We don't want it. Let's start reparation by giving people land in Jamaica. Stop tearing on the people in place and start giving them land. I wish I could get better quickly, Henry, the Clarendon Central MP said, noting that reparation for enslavement fuel his continued interest in legislative work. Bro, you know we're pampas. Mike Henry, you know we're pampas. Me know me might have wear pampas one day, but brother, nothing's a time for Lego. Eh? Can you remember where you put on your key sometime? You know things a time for Lego. I want an old man I look for. Cool, no, man. I'm still fighting and waiting on parliamentary answers on reparation. I have a private member's motion, and it's been my life to fight for that recognition, said the 89-year-old. We don't want no reparation, Mike Henry. Not under them a thief, yeah. We'll fight for reparation when politicians in Jamaica start get hold accountable for corruption. Make the white man keep the money now. We don't want it right now. Not under criminal. Robert Miller of the ruling Jamaica Labour Party and Anthony Hilton of the PNP attended all 37 sittings under review in 2024. Now, if them a man am a representative, I'll be proud of them. If Labour right Robert Miller and PNP Anthony Hilton Roma representatives, I'll be proud of them. Them care for Uno. Them show up on the business people. We don't know what shot them a man represent. Right? I'm going to read it I'm below. But Robert Miller of the ruling Jamaica Labour Party and Anthony Hilton, perfect attendance. Perfect attendance. They deserve a clap. Perfect attendance. It's my job. I have to be present, said Miller, the St. Catherine Southeastern MP. That's what the people elected me to do. To enact laws to benefit them. I can't be absent. Good God. Real leader that. Right there. Real leader that. Real politician. You mean the people them well. You take the people in business serious. You don't call in sick. One day. Not one day the man calling sick. He man labor right. Good job, my labor right brother. Good job representing the people. Must I tell you? Perfect attendance. It shows something about your character. And the love for your people and the respect you show them. You will make a difference in your constituency. 100 out of 100 the man get. Jaja. Miller argued colleagues to pull up our socks. You see that? Of course, he might urge colleagues to pull up that a Robert Miller, the JLP, with a 100% attendance rate. Miller argued colleagues to pull up our socks. Persons have elected us for a particular reason. The purse pays us to represent them, and we have to ensure we treat it as a job, that we speak on behalf of the people that elected us to be there, he said. You hear that? He must say we have to treat it like a job. So politicians not treat it like a job. Me say, people, it's a part-time business. Jamaica now run good. There is not one hard-working politician in Jamaica. I'm not saying none. There's no hard-working politician in Jamaica. I don't see it. They've been saying it on my platform. I hope you understand me clearly now. These guys, while they're in the office, they might conduct their business, but not just show up. Because they're richer than what we are paying him. So this is a side hustle for him. Part-time job. For Hilton, the work of Parliament is critical. You are talking about legislation. If you miss some legislative activities, you're really missing the interest, not only of the constituent, but of the broader Jamaica, he argued. Prime Minister Andrew Holness was recorded present at 37 of the 56 meetings in 2023, with most of his absence linked to official duties. In 2024, he went to 25 of Garden House 37 meetings. Opposition leader Mark Golding attended 41 sittings in 2023 and 32 in 2024. I wonder what Mark Golding's excuse was. The boy now work for me, you know, people. They now show up a meeting. Why some man must show up at all meeting and some not show up? I understand if you have official business of the people to conduct, but don't give me no goddamn hanky-panky, say you're sick, like when they call out from my job sick, and me know so me not sick. Because more have to do. Eh? So opposition leader Mark Golding. So 41 of 56 meeting. Right? Andrew Holness go to 37 of 56 meeting. So Mark Golding go way more meeting than Andrew Holness, but still not enough. Andrew Holness it was half an official business. Opposition leader Mark Golding attended 41 sitting in 2023 and 32 in 2024. Graham case highlights increased scrutiny of lawmakers since May 2023 following a controversial salary hike for the political directorate. The 2023 salary increase ranging from 210 to 232% drew significant backlash, public backlash, prompting protests and calls for greater accountability. MPs' basic salaries jumped 230% from $4.3 million annually in 2021 to $40.3 million in 2023. Cabinet ministers saw a 231% increase to $22.9 million, and the finance minister's salary rose 232% to $24.6 million. The prime minister's salary increased 210% to $28.6 million. But Dr. Holness reversed the hike for his office after public backlash. Blah, blah, blah. The prime minister and the other ministry, he not get paid for them there. One to the other ministry in the prime minister office. You think the prime minister a chicken in the business not play power, man. Cool, man. What part of the ministry and I, you know? He not get paid for that. Cool people. Think we can fool him? May I hear that, man? Opposition leader Mark Golding, whose salary rose 221% to $25.7 million, pledged to donate his increase to charity. No one to see the charity where man Golding say, man, I'm yet to see that charity anywhere, you know. I wonder if I donate it anywhere. Can we not take chatting some politician, no? Whether right or left. The government resisted calls from unions and the opposition, which flip-flopped on the matter to roll back the salaries, to roll back the raise. Holness, who said he would personally take an increase amid the backlash, defended the top-ups as necessary to attract talent and create an efficient public sector, but emphasized the importance of accountability for performance. Has he tabled the long-promised proposed job description for parliamentarians in June of 2023? It was all a lie, people. It was all a scam. Nothing for the people. It's all a joke. Everybody can come in and come take taxpayers' money and fall asleep and we. They don't give a damn. Be a lie, them I tell. Who remember when such man tell us this?
All ministers under the new Jamaica Labour Party government will be given a job letter That job letter has a timeline of 2 years and 6 months with key performance targets, which are agreed upon by the cabinet, focused on two things: economic growth and job creation. Everything that they do must lead towards economic growth and job creation. Failure to achieve those specific targets within the time period are consequential. And then secondly, they will get a 90-day target. In other words, we want to be able to give a report card on the first 100 days of achievements. So they will get a 90-day target that they must achieve, and these are what we call the low-hanging changes that can be made within the first 90 days. And all of that is aligned to our manifesto.
People, PLI. Nobody not getting chastised and the poor on both sides. Mark Golding no call them out, Andrew Owens no call them out, they just dead. So basic politician and him friend allowed to sit there with the secret of not working. Each one hold each other secret. They know so the man not come and work. We wouldn't know this if the Gleaner didn't push him out. We wouldn't know this if the Gleaner didn't push him out. But Mark Golding know. Andrew Owens know. Andrew Owens knows the man in the work. Mark Golding know. But because of the friend thing and this kind of ism and schism in the politics out there, you see a man do wrong, you don't deal with him. Because the people is not that important for you to chastise this brother when to come at one goddamn meeting because him own a business, I give him more money. Too much friend thing, people, and that is our problem. When they are paying our labor right, look what is hurting us. We have to speak up. No, or forever hold our peace. Look as if I lie me I tell. Too much goddamn friend thing and lies get to permeate around here.
I'm going to show us something now, where one media house and a minister is saying that the government that do road works and then have to borrow no money. And there's another media house I said that the government of Jamaica in part of last year, 7 months, borrow over $100 billion. Now, which one is true? Because somebody got to be lying.
Minister Morgan also came out swinging, saying that unlike Mr. Golding's party, the Holiness administration is able to undertake extensive road repair projects without borrowing.
The reason the government is able to do this, while previous governments, of which Mr. Golding was a part, were unable to do it, is because of how we have managed the economy. We have managed the economy in a way where, for the first time in a very long time, the government has been able to spend money to uplift the country without having to borrow.
Now watch this.
Now the details. The government of Jamaica borrowed $102.22 billion during the period April to November of this fiscal year. This was $2.15 billion, or 2.2% more than projected for. Some $55 billion of this amount was obtained from the domestic market and $46.49 billion from the external sources.
So you notice anything different? Do you notice anything different? After listening to that, my shirt button wrong. Because that maths, not mathsing up. Somebody is lying to the Jamaican people. Who do you believe? Stay tuned for more right here, sir.
People, I'm going to read something from Carlene Ramirez Acosta. She was in the UIC. You remember that sister there? Yeah, man, she was in the UIC. Yeah. So she wrote something and she put it online. I'm going to read it. I found it interesting. Prime Minister, can you confirm if it is true that you, along with the Integrity Commission, are suing the state? If so, how do you reconcile this with your position as the leader of the government? Would such a lawsuit constitute a conflict of interest? Additionally, what exactly do you aim to achieve by suing the state that you currently serve as Prime Minister? If this is indeed true, it raises serious concerns about integrity, leadership, integrity, and leadership, shouldn't this situation warrant your resignation until the matter is resolved? Furthermore, should the Electoral Commission of Jamaica, ECJ, consider barring you from contesting elections until your name is cleared by the allegations or conflict of interest? Question on the court hearing date. Why has the court set October 13 as the hearing date for the Integrity Commission matter and the lawsuit against the state? Why was an earlier date not prioritized to address and clarify these serious allegations before the general election? Is the timing intentional to ensure that the details of the matter are revealed only after the election, potentially shielding you from accountability during the campaign period? Serious question, Miss Acosta, Carleen Ramirez Acosta, is asking the Prime Minister. And yeah, I endorse it, Sister Carleen. People, thank you for watching this video. As usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Please make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If it's the first time on this platform, people, I like the work, go ahead and subscribe to this platform, make it your home. My name is Jamaican Carlos, people. Have a wonderful day. I'm out.
I'm very happy to hear that St. Mary did very well last year. In terms of numbers, you have...
St. Mary is now in a much better position. And based on the strategies that we are putting into place, we have seen a massive reduction in the level of violence right across the parish. And we are receiving tremendous support from the residents, which we are very pleased about. And as we move forward, sir, we think that St. Mary will be a much safer place for all the residents to feel very comfortable. So
well, you should introduce yourself to Jamaica.
Yes. So I'm Acting Superintendent Wallace, Commanding Officer for St. Mary.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
One of the things we are very proud of with the JCF,
yes, sir, and
the efforts we have made at reform is the investment made in leadership. Nothing happens without leadership. Leadership is absolutely important. And one of the things that we should give credit to for the JCF in the reduction in murders this year is the incredible strategic leadership that the JCF has exercised. And we're seeing it in the programs that are in place,
sure, and
in the kinds of operations that are done. But what I'm also pleased about is that the JCF has taken a multidimensional approach to the problem. So you're not just pursuing, kinetic, hardcore policing operations. You're also pursuing significant community engagement, and that is playing its part. And I'm very happy to hear that St. Mary did very well last year. In terms of numbers, you have any numbers to share with us?
Yes, sir. We had a 40% reduction compared to last year.
And I'm certain that the Member of Parliament here and the Council will also take their share of the credit.
Definitely. It's a collaborative effort. And we continue to work closely together.
Very good, Superintendent. Very good.
But I may just get a lawyer on the case, so you must bingo.
But we don't want the lawyer come and take picture.
You know that I tell the party, get a lawyer on the case, man. And because the man in company do. Man left go foreign for a few years and come back finding land like this. 2-bedroom house gone, everything gone, fruit tree gone. According to the man, the owner of the land, so the mining company said them send out man to come look for him and put up notice and whatever. And couldn't find him. But the fact that they couldn't find him, they shouldn't disturb the land. So right now I'm telling them to get a lawyer on the case. The whole of the land is destroyed. I'm not go too far, But I may just get a lawyer on the case, so you must bingo.
But we don't want the lawyer come and take picture.
You know that I tell the party, get a lawyer on the case, man. And because the man in company do. Man left go foreign for a few years and come back finding land like this. 2-bedroom house gone, everything gone, fruit tree gone. According to the man, the owner of the land, So the mining company said them send out man to come look for him and put up notice and whatever. And couldn't find him. But the fact that them couldn't find him, they shouldn't disturb the land. So right now I'm telling them to get a lie up on the case. The whole of the land is destroyed.
Jarrett, Director of Communications here at MOCA. Currently, we're conducting a joint operation alongside personnel from the FID, the JCF, and the JDF. We are conducting an investigation into allegations of misconduct of an organized criminal nature. We've been out since early this morning. We've been executing search warrants at a number of locations, 17 to be exact, including this one here at the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation.
Are there any private residences?
Yes, we've searched the majority, 16 of those 17 locations were the residences of employees or associates of the SCMC. At this time, there are no arrests. We don't anticipate that there will be any, as this is primarily an operation to execute some search warrants. However, if we, in the execution of those duties, we come across any illegal material, illegal activities that persons are involved in, certainly we would effect arrests. But at this point, there's no intent to arrest anyone.
Okay, all right, thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away, eat the yellow rat you. Use the youth, the money, base for bust a mantis statue. Say we like a cash, but we got enough, we got you. Take the spirit of money, God, and say that it's not you. One day, the man above me, no, him, I got a bell. Too much eating at the kitchen, some of my well like a pot too. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me, 300% raise. It burn me, garbage pile up the day. It burn me, give the teacher them raise. It burn me, I see corruption please. It burn me, mash down the people them house. It burn me, every day appear arms out. It burn me, appear money them a thief. It burn me, and them a sell out with each. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.